sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy. But maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. You can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. What do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good.
Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel. This game has been crazy, hasn't it? The game was supposed to be at 1 and then it was at 1:30. Now it is at 2 o'clock. So we are here, we are live, guys. We are ready for the game. Get the team up on screen for you right now. That is the way the side is looking. We've got Elmo in the comment section. Would you ever consider doing a championship career mode? Possibly, yeah, definitely would consider that. Myers has got work in an hour and a few minutes. Why do they do this to me? I know it's ridiculous kickoff time, isn't it? Really, it really is a ridiculous kickoff time. And Alan Dalton says, hello from Ireland. Hello to Alan. Well, you're crazy, aren't you, Alan? It is, what? Thinking about it, just a silly time, isn't it? 2 AM if you're in the UK, 3 AM if you are in most other places in Europe. I think it's about 5:30 in the afternoon in America. Just so crazy to say the kickoff is at whatever time than this time. No Haaland in the starting 11, but he is in the bench for Manchester City for his debut. So starting in goal is new signing Ortega Moreno. We've got a back four of Kyle Walker, Cancelo at the left back slot. Now City with no left backs at all in the squad. Nathan Ake and Luke Mbete partner at the back. Two left footers interestingly in there. In the midfield, it is Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva. The midfield three will probably see for most of the upcoming season. Riyad Mahrez on the right, Jack Grealish on the left. And up top is new signing Julian Alvarez, who has been playing a lot of football, hasn't he, lately? For River Plate, so he's definitely match fit. Erling Haaland not in there to start, but I'm pretty sure, if I can have a look, I think Erling Haaland will be on the bench. So we'll have to see about that. On the bench is Edison, Carson, Calvin Phillips, Erling Haaland, Kaiki, Delap, Oscar Bob, Cole Palmer, Rico Lewis, James McAtee, Burns, Knight and Esbrand, Wilson Esbrand. That is the Manchester City side. Ruben Diaz is suffering from illness at the moment. That is why he's not in the squad. And it is actually Erling Haaland's 22nd birthday. So happy birthday to Erling Haaland. Perhaps he can mark his birthday with a goal. Let's see how City are doing. I have no idea what is going on with City Plus. Apparently, there's big problems. A lot of people are struggling to get access to it. And it sounds like a lot of people are not happy with the game being changed either in the time. Well, it's very, very interesting. Apparently, if you can't watch the pre-season friendly against Club America, why not head over to the Matchday Centre for live minute-by-minute text updates? I mean, that is really poor for Manchester City, isn't it? To be doing that to fans who've paid for City Plus, and obviously paid for City Plus for this game. I've got it on, so we will be covering the game here. Being interviewed just before the game is, I think, a Manchester City player, or it could be an ex-player. It looks like it's going to be Julian Lescott. I can just tell by the cap, it is Julian Lescott. Now, I can't get audio for whatever reason. I can't get audio. They won't come through my headphones, so I'm just going to have to listen without the audio, which is a bit frustrating, isn't it? But here we are. I wonder how many people will join this live. I've put in the hard work to get up at this time. I had a little nap, I did. Set an alarm to be ready to see the 3 AM kickoff, which I'm ready for. 10 minutes away from seeing Manchester City play, and perhaps Erling Haaland's debut. It's got to be done, hasn't it? You've got to get up, and you've got to be part of it. You've got to put in the hard work sometimes, and we are doing that. I don't know how many people can't watch the game, how many people are crazy enough to stay up, but I will be here for all the live updates and doing commentary on the game if you can't watch the game wherever you are. So, like I said before, back four, midfield three, the usual 4-4-3. Julian Alvarez debut, Ortega Moreno debut, goalkeeper and striker. That's interesting to see, isn't it? How Moreno does, and also how Alvarez does. I think he will be really good, Julian Alvarez. The Club America side I haven't actually seen. I wouldn't like to guess who it is. I don't know if Manchester City are in the home or away kit today. I have a feeling they might be in the away kit. But that is something I wasn't so sure. They don't make anything clear, City, at the moment. Of course, they do play Bayern Munich in a few days' time. We will be live for that one. That one's a bit of more reasonable time. 1 AM in Europe or midnight in the UK. The NRG Stadium here in the USA. The ground is not looking so full, to be honest with you. Maybe it'll fill up here in America. Club America also are probably a relatively decent side. I think City are fully expected to go on and win today. And it's going to be an interesting one, isn't it? And we will be back after this little short break. The game is under 10 minutes away from kickoff now. Just as a little advert on how you can see all exclusive content on this channel by joining the We Are City membership club. So introducing the We Are City Worldwide Fan Channel Club Membership Scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City Club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership. And to be part of the Bronze Club, it would be 99p a month, a pound a month, really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that, you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've curated that are on screen now. So the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys, start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extras. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in the career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really. That's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. That extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I am offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, you know, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. Membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. I understand if you can't join, don't feel the need to join. But if you want to support the channel, just to get this to another level and be ingrained, like I said, if you're a gold member, ingrained in the DNA of the channel, mentioned in every video, then please go and join. Click that join button, join the We Are City club, and join us and be a member today. So that was just a little insider into the We Are City membership club. You can join for exclusive content, early access, and much, much more. Big season coming on the channel this year. So if you don't want to be part of that, just click the join button next to subscribe, and you can become part of the We Are City membership club. We're less than 5 minutes away from kickoff now. Certified Citizen is here, and so is Andrew. Welcome. We're only a few minutes away now from kickoff. Manchester City versus Club America. City are looking to get off to a good start, I'm sure. The players, it's purely for fitness, isn't it? Pre-season doesn't mean much. But we know that any bad touch, any mistake from a City player will be getting clipped up and put all over social media. Such has been the case with one of Liverpool's new signs, Darwin Nunez, who I think is probably a good player. I think a lot of people have been a bit harsh on him. Lots of clips up of him, you know, missing chances and taking bad touches, and £100 million player. We do not want to see that from Erling Haaland today. I think he will get some goals personally, Erling Haaland. I think Julian Alvarez as well will impress also. Just to wait and see. I think it's a pretty strong side for Manchester City. Joao Cancelo, of course, now the number 7 for the club. He will be wearing that shirt for the first time today. It was rumoured for a long time after Sterling left that he would be the new number 7, and that has been confirmed only yesterday that the Portuguese international will wear number 7. And we are now 2 minutes away from kickoff. Yeah, on City Plus. There's no signs of movement yet. Still being interviewed is Neda Manua and David James, ex-goalkeeper and centre-back for Manchester City there. Surely, kickoff is upon us. So, it's going to be interesting to see the new players. How does Alvarez fit this Manchester City side? Does he just fit in just completely, easily, you know, seamlessly? Is Haaland even going to get on? That is the question. Perhaps Erling Haaland is not even fit to get on the pitch, which could be a disappointment, couldn't it? We do not know yet what is going on with Erling Haaland. He didn't train in Manchester, did he, Erling Haaland? Didn't seem he trained at all. He has been training in the States, it seems. He has been on the videos. Do we see him get on the pitch today? I'd like to think so, but I'm not quite sure. 1 minute away from kickoff. Let's see what is going on here. 1 minute away from kickoff. Maybe City are slightly behind on the feed, but I am expecting the game to be kicking off in a few seconds. The players, to be honest, we have not even come out onto the pitch yet. Been very poor from City, the communication really on this game. Is it going to be a 2:30 kickoff now or something crazy like that? It's supposed to have been at 1:30. Been pushed back to 2 a.m. in the UK. Might be pushed back till 2:30 a.m. It's a joke if so. We'll have to see. Well, the players should be coming out now. We're just waiting for the kickoff. The stadium is really filling up a little bit. Countdown to kickoff, 10 minutes. The game's been pushed back till 2:10 now. I just don't get why the game keeps getting pushed back here. So 2:10 now for Manchester City versus Club America. This has been an utter disaster, hasn't it? An utter disaster for Manchester City. Could we see it pushed back again? I just don't know. How many people are happy, you know, to stay up longer and longer and longer? People have got things to do tomorrow, including myself. Just frustrating. This game keeps pushed back, isn't it? So Julian Alvarez starts. That's the big news. Erling Haaland is on the bench. I think we'll probably see Calvin Phillips get on at some point. We should see Erling Haaland come on. Perhaps Josh Wilson-Esbrand. We'll see him. Arsenal are playing as well tonight in the US. Alexander Zinchenko is in the crowd at that game. He's there watching from the stands. He will complete his £32 million move to Arsenal in the coming days, won't it? Alexander Zinchenko. So just recap the Man City team. On the bench, we got the likes of Lewis, McAtee, Erling Haaland, Kaiki, Phillips, Ederson, Knight, Burns, Bob Palmer, of course, who expected a big season of Cole Palmer. Ortega Moreno starts in goal, his debut for Manchester City. Walker and Bete, Ake and Joao Cancelo are new number 7 in that back four. Captain Kevin De Bruyne with Rodri and Silva in the midfield 3. And then it is Jack Grealish, Riyad Mahrez and new signing Julian Alvarez up top. The players are now on the pitch. I'm taking the pre-game photos. We are so close to kick-off now. Kick-off time that has been pushed back and pushed back continually, unfortunately. And that is so frustrating. It has been that way. But it's going to be interesting to see how City play. Interesting is the word, isn't it, really? Because are we going to tactically change this season? With Erling Haaland, it's suggested we could tactically change. We could see Haaland up top, and then if Kukurea, if that deal does get done, uncertain really if that deal does get done, perhaps we'll play more width in the fullback positions. It's all to find out, isn't it? We've seen Liverpool, if you've been watching Liverpool in pre-season, they have actually changed tactically. They're playing towards their new striker's strength. You know, it's not a Diogo Jota up top anymore. It's not a Roberto Firmino. It's not a Sadio Mane. They are going with Darwin Nunez, new signing. And you see Trent Alexander-Arnold sort of playing in a sort of Joao Cancelo position, finding little space in midfield and looking for balls in behind to Nunez, early passes. That is what the Uruguayan thrives on. And Liverpool are going to change tactically slightly with that new signing. I expect Chelsea could change tactically with Kai Havertz, who seems to be the sort of false 9 they're going to go with Raheem still on that left-hand side. It's still unsure who to be seeing on that right-hand side for Chelsea. Will it be Mason Mount playing, you know, drifting inside of that right-hand side? If they play a back 5, will we see Chelsea switch to a back 4 and a right winger coming on that side? Of course, they were very, very interested in Rafinha. So a lot of teams are changing. Arsenal have brought in, of course, a Man City know very well in Gabriel Jesus, who has changed their style of play. By the way, Jesus has been smashing the goals in pre-season for Arsenal. And if you remember, Sergio Aguero had really had that near post finish, didn't he? One of the best players you'll ever see for that near post finish. Julian Alvarez is another player, if you've seen his highlights, similar as well. It seems Gabriel Jesus, now he's gone to Arsenal, has picked that quality as well. It doesn't mean he's going to do it in the season, in the main games, does it? Just because he's doing it in pre-season, but you don't know. Thug Life Only says hi, hello to you, Thug Life Only. It's good to have you. 94% you believe Manchester City will come out on top in this game. We were supposedly only 5 minutes away from kickoff. 5 minutes ago. We should have kicked off 5 minutes ago. The game has been delayed and pushed back and delayed and pushed back. But I do believe 10 past 2 and we should be, you know, ready and going. We should see the balls being kicked. And we should see City trying to break down a Club America side that perhaps could sit back, the side from Mexico. Are they champions of Mexico? I'm not quite sure. I haven't had time to do any research, to be honest with you. I had a little nap, got up and got ready straight to stream the game. It's going to be good to see the new players in action. The person I'm most excited to see is perhaps the goalkeeper, because he could really add a different dimension to this side, couldn't he? I know that Alvarez is expected to finally have an actual number 9 in there. Someone who likes to play a little bit deeper than an Erling Haaland. Say Haaland's looking for those runs in behind. Alvarez is more of a link-up striker. You know, he likes to play off a striker. We could see, maybe, if you remember Manchester City, when we had attacking fullbacks, when we had wing-backs, and we had 2 strikers, City did play that 5-3-2 a few seasons ago. Remember City tearing apart Liverpool 5-0 at home in that position with Gabriel Jesus and Sergio Aguero up top. Could we see a Julian Alvarez and Erling Haaland strike partnership, which I do believe would work well? 2 players who perhaps would complement each other on their differing play styles. Haaland likes to look for that pass in behind. He won't look for the link up Erling Haaland. That is not his strengths. Whereas Julian Alvarez will drop that little bit deeper. And that's why I think Alvarez will probably initially fit into this Manchester City side much quicker, and will suit City a little bit more, won't he? But it's going to be, you know, one of those things where we could see Haaland start every game in the Premier League. Perhaps Alvarez starts the first few games, hits the ground running a bit more than Erling Haaland. He's very uncertain. Calvin Phillips, I can't see starting many games, to be honest with you, from the get-go. I do believe he'll take his time. Manchester City are coming out onto the pitch now, and they do wear the black and red away kit. So I've got us in the home kit here on the graphics. City are wearing the away kit. There's not much I can do about that. I got it wrong. But City didn't tell us anything. I thought they might be wearing the away kit since it was sort of revealed just before. So out they come Club America wearing the yellow. Ortega Moreno in the blue. And Kevin De Bruyne leads his side out there in the black and red stripes. What an absolutely fantastic looking Manchester City away kit that is. And we are going to see the champions of England back in action today. This time in the USA. Kyle Walker, Jack Grealish there on the end of the players walking out. Lots of youngsters there as well. City fans perhaps, with HEB in their tops. I'm not quite sure what that is for. Whether it's a charity or a company. Club America there as well. Well, a player immediately I've recognised there is Jonathan De Silva, or Jonathan De Santos, is it? His brother Giovanni De Santos used to play for Spurs in the Premier League. He played for Barcelona, and he's in this Club America side, the Mexican. So he is on the field as well. There's a choir before the game singing out. Like I said, I haven't got the audio on, but a group of young Americans here, young American girls singing the national anthem. Good to see. I'll tell you what, that kit looks fantastic, doesn't it? The black and red that Manchester City have got on. Absolutely fantastic. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. I'm looking forward to see Luke Mbete today, actually, as well. See how Luke Mbete plays. Let's see if he, signed a new contract to Manchester City. Perhaps big things expected of him. The thing was, there were big things expected of Liam Delap, wasn't there? And I think Delap might have missed his chance, personally. I really do. Because Liam Delap was the man who was supposed to be the next big thing at Manchester City. And then it's not worked out, has he? I mean, last season, when City had all the injuries to, forward players, we had no striker, you're thinking, there you are, Liam Delap. Now's his chance to shine, and he's been injured. And I think that might have just crushed his chances, personally. It might have just crushed Liam Delap's chances, which is such a shame. Such a shame, because he looked like he was going to be the one, didn't it? But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be that way. He looks like he's about to leave Manchester City on loan, or on a permanent transfer. I think City prefer a loan for Delap. They know what a big asset he is, what a highly talented young player he is as well. Whereas clubs looking into Delap are wanting him on a more permanent deal. Ochoa is in goal as well. If you remember him, who comes out for the World Cup and plays ridiculous for Mexico. He's in this Club America side. He starts in goal. So two names there we've mentioned. The two players you might know. And also Nestor Araujo. Ex-Vigo. Man there. The game already started. The game hasn't already started. The game is about to kick off in 1 minute. It keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. 2:10 is now the kickoff. Unless you're watching it and I'm crazily behind, which I can't see being the case. So the game is about to kick off. The game should have kicked off at 1:30, Jefferson. It's now kicking off at 2:30. Or 2:10. Let's hope we can stay up. Apparently, Erling Haaland, the chances of him getting on the pitch are very unlikely. Doesn't look like he's going to be playing today. Seems like he isn't match fit at all. Kevin De Bruyne, the club captain, shakes hands with the Mexican goalkeeper of Club America, Ochoa. Let's see if Ochoa is busy today. I think City will be hoping he will be. 2:10 now, and still no kick-off in today's game. maybe a 2:15 kickoff now. Been ridiculous how much this game has been delayed. 45 minutes. And for a lot of people, that is just too long, isn't it, to be up? So the game is about to kick off, guys. I've been saying that for 15 or so minutes. But the game is now about to kick off. Club America versus Manchester City. The players are ready. Haaland's birthday, as we said, today. Could he come on and mark his birthday with a goal? Apparently, that is not going to be happening. Erling Haaland isn't going to be wearing a City shirt today, unfortunately. It does not look like he's going to be fit. But here we go. So the players are ready. There's a little group of Club America fans there with bright yellow flags. Looks quite a few of them actually scattered around the ground, enjoying themselves. The game, I do believe, is also on ESPN if you're in Mexico and America. HJKX says, has the game started? Not yet. When I put the clock on the scoreboard, the game will have started. It still hasn't kicked off. But they are there. I think it's about to kick off. Are you ready? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, by the way. Manchester City versus Club America. Referee blows the whistle. We're underway. Here we go. I'm so tired, says Kyle and Ireland. It's supposed to kick off at 9, says HJKX. Yeah, 9 in I don't know what country you're in, but the game's been delayed massively. It was supposed to kick off at 2:30 in Europe. Then it was 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. Sorry. Then now it's 10 past. Haaland's on the bench there. Doesn't look like he's going to get on the pitch. Kevin De Bruyne for Manchester City. Early ball in behind to Julian Alvarez, who's chasing this one. Alvarez and quickly off his line. His goalkeeper Ochoa. Lively start there from Julian Alvarez, though, making those runs in behind the Club America defence. Ochoa launches one out to the fullback. City look like they've got plenty of energy here. Rodri back to Luke Mbete. Well, Luke Mbete, I'm sure, was number 78. He's wearing number 79 today. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Little spin on the fullback by Riyad Mahrez. Throwing to Manchester City. Fullback was tight to him, just nicked it away from the Algerian. Kyle Walker will take the throw in. Alvarez looks really, really good in his movement, by the way. Oh, he's given it away here, though. Club America ball forward. Ake. A lot of spacing behind this Manchester City defence here. Cancelo intercepts. The referee pulls it back for a foul. Ake too tight to the Club America's forward. Clipped his heels a few times. In the end, he fell down. But City have started with energy, but so have them. I think City immediately, Cancelo, Walker are pushing on quite a lot. And it's leaving Ake and Mbete on their own defensively at the back. Club America have got a free kick about 30 yards or so out. Right dead central. I don't think they'll shoot from here. It looks like they will try to put one in the box. City have got two in the wall in the form of Julian Alvarez and Kevin De Bruyne. Club America clip one. It's a great set piece. Ooh, and Ortega nearly gets caught out at the far post. A header that nearly beat Ortega there at the far post. Good save in the end. Odd positioning. Kevin De Bruyne brings the ball forward for Manchester City on the counter. Bernardo Silva. KDB looking to burn the fullback for pace. He just hasn't got it. Fullback's read it well. And Club America back in possession. But that was a good chance for them. Moreno seemed to get down very late to save it. And Mbete physically not quite strong enough there. Oh, good play. Joao Cancelo out of position here. Luke Mbete defending against the Club America winger. One-on-one with Mbete. Pulls it back to the midfielder. Vamos America, says Aldo. Clearly an America fan in the chat there. I hope you do well at the moment. You've started the game very well. Kevin De Bruyne, caught late. Referee says foot on the ball. Play on. America look to work it wide. Rodri just shrugs him off the ball. And City counter well here. Here's Riyad Mahrez. Wide to Julian Alvarez. City 3-on-2 here. Alvarez. What a ball across the box to Kevin De Bruyne. It's slightly overhit from Alvarez. Just in front of Kev, who couldn't pick it up. But already, Alvarez looks to be linking up really well with Kevin De Bruyne and Riyad Mahrez. City counter-attacking, something we haven't seen for a long while, but we look like we've got the pace with Alvarez up top. City just seem to always make mistakes in counter-attacks. We need to get Grealish more involved on that left-hand side. Grealish is wonderful on the counter. Perhaps we'll see City be more of a counter-attacking side this season and have that ability to go at players and go at teams more swiftly rather than having to always build up the play. Throwing on the far right-hand side. Straight to Joao Cancelo. Rodri, great touch. Jack Grealish. Bernardo Silva. Grealish again. Little flick past the winger. Late foot on Jack Grealish, who goes down. Free kick to Manchester City on this far touchline. Rodri. Ake. Ake on the right-hand side of the defence here today. Walker. Forgot the football here. Ends up going all the way back to Nathan Ake. And Ortega Moreno. He's playing, if you remember Claudio Bravo of Manchester City, used to come up and play in between the centre-backs. Moreno's doing the same. And a good pass into De Bruyne. De Bruyne around the corner to Mahrez. It's a poor one from KDB. City give it away, but promising signs from Ortega Moreno in the build-up anyway. Ake. Slow to react, and Mahrez can't get there ahead of the Club America fullback. It is a throw-in for the Mexicans here. Quite far in the City off on this left-hand side. And they work it round the back on the halfway line. City pressing that 4-4-2 shape. De Bruyne alongside Alvarez. Ball over the top of the City defence here. Well done. Kyle Walker tries to read it. He does read it. Flicks it into the winger. And behind for a throw-in. I think the referee and linesman now have agreed there was an offside. And City have possession once more. Here's Moreno. Looks confident in possession, Ortega Moreno. Which is really good from the German. Looks like he's definitely going to be part of the build-up play. Here's Rodri, who's dropped into the right centre-back position. Ake through the centre. Cancelo at the holding midfield role here. Ake. Rodri. Walker. With a heavy touch from Kyle Walker. This time works into Ake. Moreno is absolutely all over the place, offering City passing options absolutely all the time. Nathan Ake. Into Luke Mbete, who's found himself on the left-hand side of the pitch here. Mbete. Grealish. Cancelo. First speller's possession for Manchester City here. Nathan Ake in the centre circle. Luke Mbete. Over to Bernardo Silva. That's a nice pass. Bernardo's got Grealish to the left of him. Bernardo. Grealish. Looking to run at two players here. Grealish flicks it into Bernardo Silva. Brilliant play. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva still tries to beat a man. Alvarez wins it back. Bernardo Silva might fall to Riyad Mahrez. Cleared away by Club America. Good play from City. De Bruyne has been nutmegged here. Takes out the Club America player. Rodri saying to the referee, there's hardly anything in that. The referee says free kick, have it to the Mexicans. Good play from City there. Just that final ball lacking in the end. Bernardo Silva looking to pull it back to Alvarez. But they marked him well in the box. And Alvarez worked hard to try and keep the move alive, he did. Long ball by Club America. It's in behind Luke Mbete. He's been beaten. He's done well, though, in the end. Good recovery. Puts it wide to Cancelo. Doesn't put it out for a throw-in. Keeps the ball alive. Rodri. Kyle Walker. Looking to bring the ball forward. Skips inside. Back into Luke Mbete. At the moment, looking pretty composed. The young centre-back. Bernardo Silva. City with space again. Bernardo Silva wide to Jack Grealish, who's looked very lively here. Grealish. Still Grealish. Oh, tries a reverse ball. In behind to Bernardo Silva. It's well read by the fullback. On this far right side of the box, Club America play it around. Julian Alvarez is a pressing machine, though. Working so hard for the side. Forces them long. And all the way through to Nathan Ake. Goes back to goalkeeper Ortega Moreno. Well, City have looked shaky at times in this game, to be honest with you. A few poor touches. Definitely rusty as they will be. Considering this is their first time playing football in a game for a very long time. Oh, good 1-2 by De Bruyne and Rodri. And City drive forward here. Kevin De Bruyne running at the side. De Bruyne wide to Riyad Mahrez. No, it's Jack Grealish, in fact. Grealish still. Grealish, tries a pass wide to Mahrez. Doesn't work out. Cancelo back out to the left-hand side to De Bruyne. Cancelo again, picking up these little pockets of space. Back out to KDB. Captain's armband on for the Belgian. Rodri. Did well there under pressure. City working their defensive line slowly forward. Not playing too high of a defensive line today at the moment. Bernardo Silva finds a pocket of space. Bernardo Silva can't take it round the defender in the box. And Bete, brilliant header. Back into the danger zone for Club America. Rodri, Walker, Mahrez, Alvarez. Good play, Alvarez. Just on the little flick back to Riyad Mahrez in the 1-2. His pass was slightly off it. I tell you what, Alvarez is bringing so much energy to this Manchester City side. Running and running and running. And when he gives the ball away like that with just a little bit of an over it pass to Riyad Mahrez, still, working on his link-up play with his new teammates. He's running and working so hard to win the ball back. Club America this right-hand side and forward. Vamos America. There's Santos there in the comments. Quite a few Club America fans here. Interesting to see. And Bete works it to Nathan Ake. And Club America are also pressing with a 4-4-2 formation. Cancelo's coming narrow and Walker playing in that centre-back, third centre-back role. Bernardo Silva, Grealish, not the best of passes between them two. Grealish pressing well though. Oh, they're unlucky there. Actually, they've kept it in. Cancelo skipped past here by the winger. Into their number 10. Just over the centre circle. They've got an overlap here by the fullback as well. The left back, Walker with him. With pressure. He's past Walker. Back out wide to his winger on this left-hand side. To the edge of the box to America's number 10. Dos Santos. City back in their defensive shape now. They've actually pressed them. And they've actually had to go backwards. But they brought it forward again. Mahrez with a little clip. The player spun him there. Is a foul. Riyad Mahrez has got a big plaster on the back of his head. I'm not sure if he's had some sort of surgery or something. Mahrez very late in the challenge there. Tries to win the ball. Free kick. 10 minutes gone here in the USA. On this right hand side touchline. Working it around the back. Club America, Araujo. Clips one into the centre circle to his midfielder. And wide to the winger. Good play from America down this right hand side now. Looking for a 1-2 around Jack Grealish, but the fullback just couldn't make the run to get around Grealish. At the moment though, Alvarez again, he's just pressing with such intensity. Araujo. Next Vigo man. Oh, good interception by Jack Grealish. Well read by City. They do win it back. Bernardo Silva under pressure. Holds his man off there. It's a cheap foul by them. Both sides have brought an intensity to this game, which I'm quite liking. City really intense in the press, which is making it difficult for Club America to play out. Obviously, it's under instruction from City. They want City to come with intensity today. Get them with those fitness levels up as quickly as possible. Of course, only 2 pre-season games for City this season. Other teams are playing 4 or 5. City are not. Rodri into De Bruyne. Rodri again. Bernardo Silva made a really nice run there. Rodri couldn't find him. Joao Cancelo through the middle. Cancelo. Rodri. Kyle Walker. Kevin De Bruyne. Into Julian Alvarez. Good touch by him. Alvarez skips past a couple of challenges. On the turn. Cancelo. Nice run by Bernardo Silva. Stretching this defence. Bernardo. De Bruyne. Cancelo. City combination play. He's linking up. Seems like Alvarez is already impressing, says Kevin De Bruyne. Alvarez is looking very good. Honestly, the amount of energy Alvarez is bringing is incredible. He's absolutely everywhere at the moment. A pressing machine. Grealish. Cancelo. Back to Grealish. Good play from City. And Grealish into Nathan Ake at the back. He brings it over the halfway line. Walker. Rodri. City very fluid in their play at the moment. Everyone's playing in everyone's position. That total football that, of course, was taught by Johan Cruyff. City already have got that going straight away in this game. Luke and Bete. Ake. And Erica are pressing really well. And City have had to go all the way back to goalkeeper Ortega Moreno. Now, he does like a long pass, does the German. That's something to look out for. Rodri. Nice shimmy of the body there, Rodri. Drop of the shoulder. And Bete back to Moreno in his own box here. Into Rodri again. Once again, back to Moreno. City trying to get Club America to press them. Moreno out to Mbete. Back to Moreno again. Well, they're pressing. City dealing with it. Moreno. Nice pass out to Mahrez, who's kept it in here. Well played, Mahrez. Walker. See, City work it out there and then end up working it back, which is a bit frustrating. But they've worked it well across the back line here. It's Luke Mbete. Got to look for those forward passes at the moment. Just doesn't seem confident enough to play the passes, Mbete. When he's got Bernardo and Grealish in space. Cancelo gesturing for Mahrez to get forward here. Mahrez is giving it away. And Club America back in possession. Walker pressing. We will be live again for the next game against Bayern Munich. That will be supposedly live from midnight on the weekend. Ochoa. Ooh, under pressure from Mahrez and Alvarez, sends it long. Cancelo misses the header. Cancelo feels like he's been fouled here. Referee says no. There's a lot of space here. 2-on-2. Cancelo looking to get back. Space for the number 10 here for Club America. Shocking ball into him. City get bodies back now. A shot from range. Ortega Moreno. Easy save for the German. Very easy save. He just gives a couple of instructions to Nathan Ake and rolls the ball out to the left-hand side to Luke Mbete. But that was a chance there. Cancelo was easily shrugged off the ball. Too easily, really. I think Cancelo wanted a free kick. The referee wasn't buying it at all. It's a nice try towards the bottom corner from the winger for them. Rodri on the turn. Nice turn. Wide to Bernardo Silva. Rodri, Bernardo. Position-wise, Bernardo Silva's pretty much playing on the left wing with Jack Grealish. And Cancelo's coming very narrow. De Bruyne. Mahrez. I tell you what, De Bruyne and Mahrez are not working so well together at the moment. And Kevin De Bruyne is currently a little bit unhappy with Riyad Mahrez's movement. He's saying to Mahrez a few times, put that ball in a position to give it to you. And you've just not been in the right place at all. It's making Kevin De Bruyne look poor. Araujo, Ochoa. America work it round the back here. Long ball forward. Kyle Walker can't win the header. Player's gone down injured. Apparently. A foul. Is it by Kyle Walker? I'm not quite sure. Walker just shrugs the player off. Similarly to what the player did to Cancelo at the other end. The referee is not buying into it. Jonathan Dos Santos is protesting to the referee. Kyle Walker, ooh, mid-air, just gives him a bit of a bump. And the player lands on his back. He's acting like he snapped his spine here. I don't think he has. I think he'll be fine. Though he did land heavy on his back. It's experience from Kyle Walker to do that. Riyad Mahrez's plaster. It's coming off his head here with a sweat. Pretty sure it's pretty warm there. Perhaps Henry, who Walker's just dropped, might have it in for the England international now. Wonder how many substitutions we see in this game. Do we see Calvin Phillips come on at half-time? A full team, different team in the second half. That's what usually Pep does, doesn't he? In these pre-season games. Here's Cancelo. Ake. Walker. Mahrez. Back to Walker. Cancelo's in acres of space in the middle. Couldn't find him. Ake. Wide to Mbete. City have got runners here. Grealish, Bernardo Silva. Mbete goes short to Grealish. Grealish skipping past a couple of challenges. What a run from Jack Grealish this is. Grealish taken out late. Very late by the defender. Should be a yellow card here for the player. Hopefully Grealish is going to be okay here. It is a yellow card in the end. Grealish was skipping past challenges there. Great bit of acceleration. Let's hope the England international gets back up. Beats 1, 2, 3 players. Looks to beat a fourth. Then a fifth. And as he just takes it round, the fifth America player, I mean, that player there, the number 23, is nowhere near the ball. MK says, where's everyone watching from? She's from Manchester, England. Well, we've got a few people from Mexico in here who are Club America fans. With someone from Ireland as well earlier on. It is Lara, the number 23 for Club America, who has been booked now for that late challenge on Jack Grealish, who seems to be okay. I think he's very tough, isn't he, Grealish? He gets snapped pretty much every single game, at least once. So free kick for Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne over it. De Bruyne shoots straight into the wall. Didn't look like the sort of place you'd shoot from, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, we skip past the defender here. Cross into the box. It's blocked away. First corner of the game for Manchester City. And we don't really have the biggest men in the box. Luke Mbete is up there and Ake. Both, I think, centre-backs just under 6 foot. Rodri is the main one you're aiming for, isn't he? Who scored plenty of headers for Manchester City. Nesta Araujo. Henry in the box there defending against Rodri. And Mbete marking those two players. Kevin De Bruyne looks to take the corner short, does he? No. Thinks against it. Jack Grealish is unhappy with the referee. As the Club America player, he stood literally on Jack Grealish here. So City can't play a short corner. Ref doesn't seem bothered by it. De Bruyne swings one in to Mahrez at the far post on the edge of the box. So he drills this one, De Bruyne, for Mahrez to try and hit it first time on the volley. And Mahrez gets it all wrong. Very difficult technique to hit that one. And the Algerian just can't get it quite right. I think Mahrez had a lump on the back of his head, didn't he? Maybe it was his cyst or something. It looks like he's had that removed. He's got a big scar on the back of his head under that plaster. Nice idea from City. We've seen it many times where De Bruyne swings it out to the far box, drills it to Mahrez. Here's Kevin De Bruyne from Manchester City. Ball through to Grealish. And Ochoa intercepts. That was a very good chance for City there. I think De Bruyne could have done more if he'd just shot. Didn't need to pass it there, the captain. Ochoa. Looking to send it long, which he does do. Rodri wins the header brilliantly. Alvarez comes from an offside position here. Linesman doesn't put his flag up. The officiating so far seems a little amateurish, to be honest with you. Bernardo Silva, Grealish. Back to Mbete. And White as Joao Cancelo. Rodri in so much space there in the middle. Bernardo. Oh, terrible pass by Bernardo Silva. Sets them up for a counter here. Ball in behind Luke Mbete. Chance for Club America. Grealish back defending. City getting the bodies back now. Oh, and good defending by Jack Grealish behind for a corner. That's really poor from Bernardo Silva. He had 2 or 3 passes he could make. Cancelo was the ball. Instead, he went backwards, Bernardo Silva, and give it straight to them for an attack. Luckily, Luke Mbete, he's looked really good. Kyle says I'm impressed by Alvarez. Yeah, he's been very good, hasn't he, Kyle? So much energy that Alvarez has brought so far. Really, really impressive. Pressing. Just want to see that link-up play just come off next time. He had a few chances, hasn't he? Chance for a cross here for them. Kevin De Bruyne blocks. They play it short from the corner. And it is another corner here. Well, they've got Mahrez marking 2 men on the corner here, so they can play it short because they just play it to the man on Mahrez and back to the corner taker. Bit of a flaw in City's tactic here. And every player, 5 Club America players in the box, are all stood on the goal line. Perhaps they know Ortega Moreno's weakness of picking up crosses. That is his weakness, as you see from the stats. So cross about to come in here. And towards Moreno. Cleared away by City. By Rodri. Behind for a throw-in. On the far right-hand side. Well, a few moments that have been exciting so far. Not quite the magic from either side yet. City have not quite got there, but they've had a few chances actually. Final ball has been lacking. Club America from the throw end up going all the way back to the goalkeeper, thanks to the pressing from Alvarez, De Bruyne and Mahrez. Cancelo with a header. A throw into City, not Club America. Interestingly enough, it looked like it come off Joao Cancelo's head there. Luke Mbete. We don't want to see a 0-0 here, do we? We want to see goals. We want to see Erling Haaland. I don't think we'll get that today. Ake to Mbete. Under pressure here, Luke Mbete. Ends up just lumping it out of play. He looks a bit shaky under pressure as Mbete. Doesn't quite look as composed on the ball as he needs to be for a City side so far. He's more of a Diaz than a Stones or Laporte. Alvarez pressing again. Mahrez also here. Araujo. Clips it across. Jack Grealish intercepts and flicks it back to Cancelo's. Ooh, in a foot race there, which he always looked like he was going to lose there, Cancelo. Very quick. The winger on the far side there for Club America on that right-hand side. Ake back to Moreno. Flicks one out to Walker. De Bruyne takes it down. Rodri. And Bete. City have got to move the ball quicker when they get in these positions, though, around the back line. When you've got Bernardo Silva and Grealish and Cancelo in space. That's not the De Bruyne I know playing out there, says Kyle. Obviously, he's going to be rusty, isn't he? I think he's been okay. He's made a lot of misplaced passes. Brilliant from Julian Alvarez. Flicks one on to Kevin De Bruyne. City with a chance here. De Bruyne with a poor pass in behind. Oh, and Grealish working out to try and win it back. And Grealish taken down in the box here. Should be a penalty for Manchester City. MK believes a 2-0 for City. Grealish has just been snapped in the box. And Jack Grealish is kicking off here. There's a bit of a fight here in a pre-season friendly. Don't know what's going on here. But there's a fight in the box. Jack Grealish involved here. He's been taken down in the box. Wonderful play by Alvarez. Flicks it round the corner to De Bruyne. Bursts over the halfway line. De Bruyne's pass is poor, but Grealish works really hard to win it back. And the player actually grabs Jack Grealish on the way down. The player reaches out across Jack Grealish's legs, trips him up. I don't know what happens after that then, but it seems Grealish and the goalkeeper end up falling out. I don't know if Grealish is saying to Kyle Walker something has happened here. Grealish is telling his teammate Kyle Walker, the goalkeeper, I don't know if he's kicked Grealish while he's on the floor or something, but Jack Grealish wasn't happy at all. The referee says just a throw-in. For 25 minutes gone here. Just a throw-in for Manchester City, is it? Or Club America? I'm interested to see if the camera stays on. So Grealish wins it. He's fouled in the box. It's a penalty. I don't know what the keeper does. Joao Cancelo on the halfway line. We play on. Bernardo Silva. Cancelo. And Bete. Joao Cancelo again. Look at Alvarez's movement. He can drop deep as well, Alvarez, and let people run in behind him. Cancelo. Could switch to Kyle Walker on the far side. Mahrez on this right hand side. Mahrez still. Go back to the defence in Nathan Ake. Rodri. They're bringing bags of energy. Bernardo Silva turns right into trouble as Bernardo Silva. He's not having a good game at all. They work it wide here. Chance for Club America. To the far post here. Outside the boot cross. Moreno was waiting to try and gobble it up. He couldn't do. Cross comes in again. Cancelo sticks a heel out behind for a corner. That was a really good chance there. Really nice idea by their winger outside the boot pass. He just couldn't get the ball to curl back in to the man at the far post. Corner. The Club America fans, they're all behind the stands here with the yellow flags waving. I suppose it's a big game for them to play Manchester City. Despite it being a pre-season game, it's massive for them to play Manchester City. So corner for Club America. Rodri, a few players in the box. Again, they're doing that thing where they're pretty much on the goalkeeper. Cross comes in. Everyone misses it. Comes out to the far post. Blocked by Kyle Walker. De Bruyne skips past 1 or 2. Fouled. Kevin De Bruyne stays on his feet. Brilliant. In behind to Riyad Mahrez. Just City have got no legs on the attack. That is the issue. We have got no pace in the attack. Ochoa. Slice it away to Bernardo Silva. Heavy touch. De Bruyne. Back to Bernardo. He had to look for Grealish there behind him. Kevin De Bruyne. Walker. Very aggressive in the press and loses out. Club America on the counter here. Walker getting back. Into the middle here. Could be a shot from range. Chance here. Past Grealish and I think Mbete. They work it wide to the fullback. Cross comes in here and Rodri easily dealt with. They have had a few chances actually. De Bruyne. City have looked really swift on the attack. We've really attacked them quickly. Bernardo Silva. It's better from Bernardo. Phillips should be playing over Rodri for experience in my opinion. He'll probably come on in the second half, Kyle. We've got to get everyone's fitness up, haven't we, in the squad? I think maybe throwing all the new signs in straight away perhaps would unbalance the team a little bit. Kyle Walker in the centre circle. Out to Luke Mbete. Cancelo right on that touchline now on the left-hand side. City have looked to really counter-attack swiftly. Lacking the legs on the counter. Mahrez. Alvarez in space. Mahrez into Rodri. New experiences, Carl. Yeah, I'm sure Phillips will come on in the second half. It just looks like Erling Haaland will not even get on the pitch. It looks like he's not even fit enough to get on the pitch, apparently. And Mbete. Walker. Ake. Looking for a pass, Nathan Ake. Walker. Wide to Bernardo Silva, who's now found himself on the right wing now. Bernardo Silva. Rodri, who's been heavily involved in the game. Grealish has found space in his left-hand side. And Mbete brings it towards Jack Grealish. De Bruyne looking to make a bit of a run in that space behind the defender. And Mbete didn't find the pass. Grealish. Cancelo. Outside the boot pass to De Bruyne wasn't great, but De Bruyne has worked hard to win it back. De Bruyne then gives it straight away. It's a poor pass from De Bruyne. Really poor pass from De Bruyne, who looks incredibly rusty. And Mbete shoving the back, and Mbete, referee says no foul. Nathan Ake, one-on-one here. Nathan Ake, well done Ake. Well, they were one-on-one with Ake there. If he beats him, he's one-on-one with Ortega. Ake stood his ground. Rodri came back to help him. Good defending. Grealish running. De Bruyne, really bad first touch by De Bruyne. Still going De Bruyne. De Bruyne still. Kevin De Bruyne! 1-0 Manchester City. Well, he's not started the game so well, KDB. But he's done fantastic there. Skipping past a couple of challenges. Working hard after a poor touch. Could pass it to Alvarez, could pass it to Grealish, could pass it to Mahrez. This time he doesn't look for that pass, which he hasn't got right so far in today's game. And from the edge of the box, he smashes one into the back of the net. Really good goal from the captain. Does so well to keep it. It's a fantastic strike, by the way. Fantastic strike from Kevin De Bruyne. And 1-0 Manchester City lead after 30 minutes here in the USA. No Gundogan, no Foden, no Laporte. No John Stones on the tour. City do not need those players today. Don't know what's going on here. The referee doing a bit of complaining. We're back underway here. So 30 minutes gone. Manchester City lead by 1-0. Very, very good strike from KDB. Look at the pressing from City. Rodri wins it. How is that a free kick, referee? I don't know. Good pressing from Rodri. Foot on the ball. Wins the ball back for City. Club America player. But Elgo just goes down. We need Jesus to run at them. This is Kyle. Yeah, we ain't got Jesus anymore, have we? Unfortunately. MK says well done, City. It's a good goal from KDB. An individual goal, really. But it comes from good pressing from City. And City are pressing again here. De Bruyne. Araujo. They work it out well, actually, Club America. But City are pressing very, very aggressively here. And it's causing Club America problems. And they're doing it to City as well. But obviously, of course, you know, City are much more composed at the back. De Bruyne took a really poor touch. It bobbled back up to him and he flicked it on his right foot round the outcoming defender. And he strikes it so sweetly, as we've seen him do so many times from the edge of the box. It's that far right hand side of the goal. It's not in the top corner, but it's right into the side netting. Really nice strike. Pep Guardiola didn't look too happy with that one. He looked disappointed for some reason. City look very, very warm. And they've made a substitution already, Club America. Off comes the goalkeeper, Ochoa. And on comes Jimenez, the number 27. I don't know if that's an injury or it always was planned. Of course, unlimited subs. Can use as many players as you've got on the bench. We've seen in previous years, City have much more options, more players on the bench. This time, not so much. So Jimenez, the number 27, comes on for Ochoa, the goalkeeper. So a change for them, first change of the game. Kyle Walker. Throwing here for Manchester City. Taking his time here, Walker. Don't know why he's taking so much time. Into Riyad Mahrez. Dealt with easily, Mahrez there. By the fullback. Physically stronger than him. Don't know if Ochoa, the manager's not happy with him not saving that chance. Walker misses the header. They're in behind here now. Walker's so quick though. He gets back so quickly. Ball in behind Walker's really poor because the winger's offside there by Club America. Disappointed as a manager seeing your players do that. Walker sends it long into Kevin De Bruyne, a good header, and into space to Jack Grealish and Joao Cancelo. Grealish picks it up here. Outside the boot, passing behind to Alvarez, who's running here, Alvarez, and he's working hard, he's still going here, the Argentinian. Referee gives a free kick again. The ref does not like any contact at all in this game. At all. Julian Alvarez is working really, really hard. Really hard. Up top. Araujo. Centre-backs here, work it out to the full-back. Around the corner, Cancelo. Great tackle by Cancelo. Off the Club American man as well as he reached his leg around. Throwing for Manchester City on this far left-hand side. Bernardo Silva. This time. Finds a man in black and red. To Nathan Ake. Back to Kyle Walker. 34 minutes gone. 5 minutes since the goal. About. City's first goal of pre-season. In what will be 2 games. Bayern Munich on the weekend. Grealish can't beat the full-back to that one. Bernardo Silva. Really poor touch from Bernardo Silva. And then Cancelo goes in with a nice challenge. Thinks it's a throw-in for him, but it's not. It's gone the other way. Cancelo is not happy with that one. And he's thrown the ball away, Joao Cancelo. And Joao Cancelo, I think, is getting a yellow card for dissent here. Well, he kicked it into the Club America player. And the referee somehow gave a throw in the other way. And the linesman was stood right on top of it. Oh, nice little drop of the shoulder there. My Club America's number 10. Switch of play. They've got a 2-on-1 here with Kyle Walker. Fullback and winger. Mara's trying to help out. De Santos. Back to Araujo. Into the middle on the turn. Bernardo Silva pressing. Again, 2-on-1. They've got to get the fullback with a chance to cross, haven't they? They haven't found that yet. Because Walker, he can do the job of marking 2 men, can't he, due to his pace. De Santos. Switch of play to the opposite fullback. Really getting the fullbacks high and looking for cross into the box. They've got 3 or 4 men in there. Gone with an in-swing with the left foot. Falls to the edge of the box too. One of their players might get a shot off here. He's closed down by Bernardo Silva. De Santos. Bit of possession for the Mexicans here. Guzzi says, Haaland please. Well, he might come on in the second half, but he's not in kit or anything. Chance here, full-back, a lot of space to cross. Rodri on the chest. So easily done. Mahrez. Oh, he's dribbling the ball on his own goal line here nearly. Brilliant from Mahrez. We need Haaland plus Foden on. Well, Phil Foden's not there, so he won't be coming on. I don't think Erling Haaland will get game time. I don't think he's fit. Cancelo. Plays an attacking midfielder here, Cancelo. What a ball out to Bernardo Silva on this far left-hand side. Looking for support from Jack Grealish, which it does come. Here's Jack Grealish. De Bruyne makes a run in behind. Great run from KDB. Back out to Bernardo Silva. Oh, attack breaks down a little bit there. Rodri. Kyle Walker. He's come narrow now as well, Kyle Walker. Mahrez. Walker. Mahrez again. Mahrez into Mbete, well played. And Diaz back. Yeah, Diaz is also not there today due to illness. Unfortunately, 3 players you want to see, I don't think you'll see today, Guzzi. Cancelo, Bernardo Silva, Grealish. Cancelo, City playing in the triangles like they do. De Bruyne. And he goes back to Mbete. City not rushing things there. Patient in the build-up. Nathan Ake. Alvarez is picking loads of real nice positions up. At the moment, the players aren't finding him every time. Here's Luke Mbete for Manchester City. Cancelo. Back to Nathan Ake. Alvarez, good movement. Still Julian Alvarez. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo goes all the way back to goalkeeper Ortega Moreno. Mbete, heavy touch by him on his left foot. Moreno. Looks for a long ball, Moreno. Out to Mahrez, who does win the header. That's good play, De Bruyne. Back to Walker. I say what, Moreno's on the ball ability has been very impressive, and he's made a good save. Although I thought he was a bit late. Mahrez running at the side here. Great from Mahrez. Last ditch challenge. Alvarez, Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Cancelo tries one from range towards the bottom corner. think he took a deflection, and it will be a corner for Manchester City. He caught that really well, Cancelo, actually. I think the deflection, in the end, took it slightly wide of the right-hand post, the goalkeeper. Alvarez out to Jack Grealish for this corner. Grealish will take it. Looking to go short to De Bruyne, but he can't go short because the players are marking him so closely. Grealish is saying to the referee, how many yards are you going to let them have? They're just on top of Grealish, so City can't play it short. Have to swing it in. De Bruyne swings it in towards Luke Mbete. Ake wins the header here. Back to Rodri, cleared away. Oh, great skill from their player. He's flicked it off a couple of heads here, and the counter, it's Bernardo Silva and Walker at the back here. A chance for them. Grealish getting back for City. Kyle Walker, pass towards the far post by them. Kyle Walker read it all the way. Bernardo Silva dives in there. Skips past the number 20. Ball in behind Joao Cancelo. Well read by Joao. Could we see Marc Cucurella in that position this season? De Bruyne around the corner. Grealish. Well read. Alvarez pressing again though. They just do not get any time with Julian Alvarez around, do they? At all. He's just on them in a flash every single time. Nice bit of skill from Fidello there for them. Bernardo Silva. Cancelo. Rodri. And all the way back to goalkeeper Moreno. Ake. Moreno again. Very confident in possession, actually. And one thing I will mention is Club America are really pressing. Moreno is handling that fantastically at the moment. De Bruyne. Down to Rodri. Back into De Bruyne. He's picking up so many nice positions. Wide to Jack Grealish. One-on-one here, Grealish, which he loves to be here. Takes on a couple of challenges. Grealish gets past 2 or 3. In the end, a foot across. Couldn't find Kevin De Bruyne. And they come the other way. It's got a good intensity about it, this game. It's not a slow pre-season game. Cancelo with a foul here. Referee's got the card out for our new number 7. And he does get a yellow card here. Late challenge, he dived in. Cancelo didn't think it was a foul. However, they did. I think he just caught him late. Caught him very late. Yeah, it is a foul by Joao Cancelo. He's sliding to win the ball. The players took it round Cancelo, and Cancelo leaves a foot on him to stop him getting round him. Julian Alvarez just asking the referee there how long. I wonder if he just puts everything into these first 45 minutes, Alvarez, for fitness-wise. Oh, City have got it back here. Riyad Mahrez into Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. Oh, he's fluffed his lines. Alvarez had a wonderful chance there, and he stumbled. Chance again here. De Bruyne. Referee gives another free kick. This time, Bernardo Silva looked like he flicked the ball away from them. Referee says no, it was a foul. Julian Alvarez there. City caught out Club America. Mahrez played it into him. He had a man to beat. Couldn't get the shot off on his left foot. Looked to try to work it back onto his right. In the end, just tripped over his own feet there. The young Argentinian. It's a big shame. Could have seen him getting his first Manchester City goal. Just couldn't get it right. They work it back to the goalkeeper. This time, for the first time this game, lumps it long, and Mbete. Done well there, Mbete. I think physically, he looks like he still struggles to play the senior game. The 18-year-old. I mean, he is only 18. Oh, ball in behind is fantastic. Ake and Mbete caught out. Chance here. Ortega Moreno! That is shocking goalkeeping. And it's 1-1. 1-1. A goal for Club America. Ortega Moreno can't keep it out. Nice ball in behind the Manchester City defence over the top. A nice ball which Ake and Mbete couldn't read. Ortega Moreno come off his line, and he dropped to try and save this. And it goes it goes through his legs actually. It goes through the German's legs. Not the best goalkeeping there. So let it go through his legs. He probably should save that. So 1-1. Good goal by Club America. Very good goal. The finish wasn't fantastic, but the goalkeeping was not up to I'd say Manchester City standard, but I think Ederson probably would have been beaten by that one as well. I think Moreno should keep that one out, and I think he will be disappointed with himself on that one. It is only pre-season, but not covered himself in glory there with that one. Here's Julian Alvarez over the top to Bernardo Silva, who's onside here. Bernardo Silva through on goal. Bernardo Silva! Shocking strike. Drags it an absolute mile wide. Does not catch the ball well at all. Behind for a goal kick, and he's frustrated here, thanking Julian Alvarez for the pass. Bernardo Silva. Really bad finish towards the far post. Really poor finish from Bernardo Silva. Goal kick to Club America. Been a lively last few minutes of the game. Be interesting to see how many changes there are at half time. I'll try to keep up to date with them and change the theme sheet if that's what's needed. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Walker wins the header. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Poor touch by Mahrez. On the head. Walker. Back to his goalkeeper Moreno. Who looks good on the ball. But I'm very disappointed he got beat by that chance, really. Ake. Good flick. Walker. Ake again. Oh, Nathan Ake. Wonderful. The ball in behind by Ake to Julian Alvarez. Who's sent away here. Alvarez. To the far post to Grealish. What a ball. Grealish. Down in the box. Penalty Manchester City. How is that not a penalty Manchester City? Stonewall penalty. Not given. Well, I don't know what this referee's playing at. That's a stonewall penalty on Jack Grealish. It's absolutely shocking refereeing. De Bruyne. Still De Bruyne. Mahrez. It was a wonderful ball by Alvarez as well. Mahrez. How is that not a penalty on Jack Grealish? He skips past the defender who takes him down. And the referee says no foul. Mahrez. What a ball into Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne through the legs of the goalkeeper. It's 2-1. Another goal for KDB. 2 nutmegs in this game and the goalkeeper here. What a ball by. I think it's Riyad Mahrez. And a wonderful finish from KDB through the legs of the goalkeeper. I thought he was going to put it across the box, actually, for a tap-in for another City player. It's not 2-1 to them, by the way. It's 2-1 to City. Really good goal. It's Mahrez. In behind with his left foot. Kevin De Bruyne through the legs of the goalkeeper. Fantastic finish. I'd like to see a replay of that possible penalty on Jack Grealish that's not been given. Because it was clear as day that it was a penalty. What a finish from KDB, by the way. Through the legs of the goalkeeper. What a ball by Riyad Mahrez as well. It's a double on the night or the morning for KDB. Approaching 4 AM now, or 3 AM. De Bruyne will be happy with that one. That is half-time. Manchester City 2, Club America 1. City have played relatively well. I've been impressed at times with Manchester City. I think there'll be big changes at half-time anyway. The referee's been a little bit questionable. I don't know how he didn't give a penalty on Jack Grealish before. But a double from Kevin De Bruyne. A moment of magic. Riyad Mahrez the ball in behind to KDB. And it's been a game with real good intensity for a pre-season game. It really has. A couple of arguments going on here. Jack Grealish is being told he dived here by the Club America players. They're all saying Grealish is a diver. Rojas says yes, De Bruyne. De Bruyne's playing well. He really has. They're all telling Grealish he's a diver. I'll have to see that again. But I didn't think it was a dive from Jack Grealish. We will be right back for the second half. I'll change the team sheet actually to the Manchester City away kit at half-time, by the way. We will change it round. But an interesting first half and a good first half of football actually for Manchester City. We'll see you shortly after a short break. So introducing the We Are City Worldwide Fan Channel Club Membership Scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City Club, is just a little bit bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership. And to be part of the Bronze Club, it would be 99p a month, a pound a month really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that, you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now. So the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys, start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extra. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in the career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really. That's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. That extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I'm offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. Membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. I understand if you can't join, don't feel the need to join. But if you want to support the channel, just to get this to another level and be ingrained, like I said, if you're a gold member, ingrained in the DNA of the channel, mentioned in every video, then please go and join. Click that join button, join the We Are City club, and join us and be a member today.
thinking of every melody. They all sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy. But maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. Oh, my darkest memories now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. You can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. insane. Yeah, for my broken heart, no remedy. But maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. Oh, my darkest memories, now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. We can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side.
Hello, welcome back to the second half on the We Are City channel. I'm sure that massive goal shout there woke a few of you guys up. I might have left it on by mistake, so sorry if you'd fallen asleep and I've woken you back up midstream. It is going to be a few changes, I suspect, to this Manchester City side. I've changed us to the away kit since that's what we're wearing. I'll have to see who's coming on, who's going off. I'm not quite sure what the situation will be, whether City will make lots of changes or no changes. Julian Alvarez has been fantastic. I wonder if he stays on or City decide that it's time for him to come off at half-time. There will be an updated squad on the team sheet there. I will change it when I know the possible changes. Could we see Erling Haaland play today? I don't think so. It looks like he's probably not fit. They've made quite a few changes, I do believe. Let's see what City decide to do. Will we see Calvin Phillips make his Manchester City debut today? There's also another possibility. Just waiting to see what happens now. But the players are coming back out onto the field. They have made a few changes. Well, Ben Knight isn't coming on, and neither is Rico Lewis, as the players come out onto the field. De Bruyne, Alvarez, Rodri. Well, Josh Wilson-Esbrand comes out onto the field, and so does Cole Palmer. There you are. That's two changes straight away, isn't it? We'll see who Esbrand has come on for, whether he comes on for Walker or Cancelo. But Esbrand is... Big things are expected from Josh Wilson-Esbrand, aren't they? Big things are expected from Josh Wilson-Esbrand. So, that is interesting. He perhaps becomes a very important player for Manchester City this season. We're struggling in the left-back situation. Perhaps Pep trusts him to be the backup now. So who does Josh Wilson-Esbrand come on for? That is the question. Number 97, the fullback. I think he's come on for Joao Cancelo. I think Cole Palmer is on for perhaps Riyad Mahrez. So Manchester City versus Club America. Second half about to kick off. I will update the squad when I know who's come off. It is Mahrez and it is Cancelo. We're underway in the second halfway here now. So Josh Wilson-Esbrand comes on for Joao Cancelo. And Cole Palmer is on for Riyad Mahrez. They are the two changes. Two players who obviously, I mean, Palmer is rated very highly at Manchester City, isn't he? So if Palmer's coming on alongside Jack Grealish, alongside Josh Wilson-Esbrand, then we know how highly Esbrand possibly is rated as well. The City knock it around here with a Ortega at the back and then work it forward. A foul here on a Manchester City player and a free kick. So let me just update this team sheet for you guys. You can see. So on comes Josh, Wilson, Esbrand and Cole Palmer. That definitely says to me that Esbrand is very, very highly rated. It really does. So there's the team sheet, how it's looking now. Here's Esbrand, this left-back position. He's had a lot of injuries, Esbrand, unfortunately, for the youth team. But apparently, Pep Guardiola's been impressed by him. Esbrand, Bernardo Silva. Back to Esbrand and back into Luke Mbete. But yeah, if Cole Palmer is considered a player that is ready for the Manchester City first team, and he comes on the pitch and so is Esbrand, I think that is positive signs for Esbrand. Bernardo Silva. Because he's got a long way to go, hasn't he, to get into the Manchester City first team. Certainly not easy. Rodri. Oh, actually, Calvin Phillips is on for his Manchester City debut as well. At centre-back. Well, there you are. I didn't even notice Calvin Phillips on. Luke Mbete stays on. It is Nathan Ake who's left weight. Calvin Phillips is on for his Manchester City debut. Well, that's one that I didn't want to miss out on, really. But I didn't see it. I did not tell that Calvin Phillips was on. He's on at centre-back for his Manchester City debut. Which is probably where he wants to be playing. Maybe I haven't got any choice. Here's Mbete. Grealish. Still Jack Grealish here. Drifted inside with the ball. Looking for a pass out wide. Goes back to fellow England international Calvin Phillips. Him and Grealish are big friends, I think, aren't they? They know each other pretty well. And now they are teammates at club level as well. So that is the updated team sheet. So Calvin Phillips comes in for Ake. Esbrand in for Cancelo. And Palmer on for Riyad Mahrez at half-time. Long ball forward here. Calvin Phillips. Good physicality from the England international. Referee says free kick. You can't even touch these Club America players without the referee giving a free kick yet. The Stonewall penalty is not seen by him. I just don't understand it. Very strange refereeing so far. They've made quite a few changes as well. New holding midfielder on here. He's given it away to Cole Palmer, who gets into Kevin De Bruyne. And wide to Cole Palmer. Grealish at the far post there. Palmer is just not quick enough. Grealish at the far post. Hands in the air here. City just lacks so much pace in this side. That is my biggest issue. He lacks so much pace. Palmer's just not quick enough. Corner Manchester City. It was cut out from the right-hand side. Calvin Phillips in there. Kevin De Bruyne on this set piece. De Bruyne. Transfer Mbete. It's all the way over him. Alvarez pressing again. Brilliant. Esbrand. Foot on it. It's not strong enough. City win it back to Rodri. And Esbrand back to Bernardo Silva. Phillips. Number 4. Perhaps he's going to be playing games at centre-back. He's probably got it in him. The interesting thing with Calvin Phillips, he actually started his Leeds United career as a number 10. And still saw himself as that before Bielsa came in. Esbrand. Grealish turns right into Trouble Jack. Grealish, he skipped past a couple of challenges. Grealish and another one. And Grealish again. Keeper's on him. Still Jack Grealish. Oh, good pass into Rodri. Wide to Cole Palmer. Here is Cole. Oh, great skill by Palmer. Brilliant from Palmer. Palmer still just dealt with behind for a corner. But a real nice body fake. Grealish is unhappy with himself. I think they didn't score there. Grealish did so well. Skipped past a couple of challenges. He's then got to unleash the shot. The goalkeeper came off his line very quickly. Lovely bit of skill as well by Palmer here. Just drifts away elegantly from the Club America winger. Palmer. Oh, it's a terrible pass by Palmer. Back to De Bruyne. Over here. De Bruyne applauds Palmer for his idea. But it was terrible execution from the young man. Who a lot of high hopes are on this season, aren't they? For him to come out and be this superstar, the Raheem Sterling replacement. Personally, I think that's a lot of pressure to put on a young player. A lot of pressure. Oh, mistake by Club America. Cole Palmer to take the throw in. No, he drops it to Kyle Walker. Always the full-backs take the throw-ins, don't they? Walker in behind to Alvarez, who's battling hard for it, and he's still going here. He's unlucky not to get in the end of that one. Very unlucky. Alvarez, great pressing. Jack Grealish! Should finish. Should score, Grealish, but he misses. Julian Alvarez with a wonderful bit of pressing again. Jack Grealish's finishing lets him down massively. Should score. I don't know where he's aiming there. Far left-hand corner. Oh, he should score, Grealish. Should score. Corner's not worked so well. Alvarez again battling for it. Working so hard. Palmer. Into Rodri. Wide to KDB. De Bruyne into Grealish. Grealish down the box. It's got to be a penalty. The referee says no. I don't know what this referee's playing at. The referee just will not give anything for Jack Grealish. Taken down the box again. Nothing given. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. De Bruyne. Bernardo. Bernardo clips onto the far post to Julian Alvarez. Keeper reads it. Jack Grealish can't believe it. Cross comes in here. Defender just completely takes him out. No penalty. I don't know what Grealish can do to get a penalty. He's been taken down twice in the box now. It'll be very frustrating for him. I think Grealish has got, a bit like Wilfried Zaha, has got a name for going down, and the referees just don't give them anything. They just assume they've dived without actually watching the situation. Club America, nice bit of play here. Chested down to the fullback. Oh, brilliant pass into the number 10. Rodri out position here. Too aggressive in the press. Why they go to the winger? It's a shocking ball. They're having a poor game, them now. They started the game quite well, Club America, but since then they've been really poor. They really have. Kyle Walker to take the throw in right on the corner flag here. Into Rodri. Walker. Phillips. Across the box to Mbete. Well done under pressure there. Phillips and Mbete. Good skill. Oh, then a really poor touch. And he goes right over the ball and snaps their player. And of course it's a free kick. Of course it's a free kick, referee. It looked like a bit of a nasty one from Mbete, actually. He miscontrols the ball here. And oh no, he's hardly anything in it. Leaves his foot in on the player. That's all. Leaves his foot in a little bit. He's now in it. It wouldn't be a free kick if it was on Jack Grealish, would it? Let's be honest, referee. So Mbete just slightly... At first I thought, has he come over the top of the ball there? But he hasn't done. Just straight foot in on the ground. It was a heavy touch that let him down. Here's the Santos. City's press is really giving them trouble at the moment. We're winning the ball really high up the field, and again we are now. Here's Jack Grealish, and defender deals it. Bernardo Silva wins it back. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. City with bodies here. Bernardo into Alvarez. Not the best of passes by Bernardo Silva at all. So a hard working Julian Alvarez. Esbrand out of position here. But he's got back. He's on the floor here, Esbrand. Looking for a cross is the winger. Does get a ball in, straight across the box. And Walker nods it down to goalkeeper Ortega. Rodri. Into Bernardo Silva. He's not been so good today, Bernardo, you know. Passes have been off and so on. De Bruyne wide to Grealish. What can he do here, Jack Grealish, our number 10? Grealish back to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne looking for a hat-trick. Kevin De Bruyne tries to... A little snapshot. Hits it very quick. He opens up his body like he's going to the far right-hand corner from the edge of the box on the left-hand side. Puts it towards the bottom corner. But it's saved by the goalkeeper. I thought for a moment there he might beat the keeper. The keeper read it well. The keeper didn't gamble on De Bruyne going to that far corner. He knew where De Bruyne was going. He made a good save in the end. Free kick, is it? Throwing for Club America here. They were showing the replays and we're not quite sure what's happened. I think a lot of people, if you're in the UK or if you're in Europe, it's getting very late now, isn't it? 4:30, 3:30. So very late in the day. I think people are starting to drop off now. Me, myself, I'm ready for a sleep as well, actually. And I'll be going straight there after this game. And Bete, Bernardo Silva, Grealish, Rodri, Grealish again. Under pressure, Jack Grealish. Into Calvin Phillips. Walker, and back to Stefan Ortega Moreno. City frustrating. Club America now. Really are. Moreno. Good pass into De Bruyne. That's a really good pass by the goalkeeper. De Bruyne. Switch of play to Esbrand. On the head of Josh Wilson, Esbrand. Into Grealish. Foul, Jack Grealish. Referee does actually see this one. Jack Grealish sarcastically applauds the referee here for seeing the first free kick of the game. I think Grealish is getting very, very frustrated here with the referee. The fact that he's just not giving anything. Esbrand. Bernardo Silva. Back to Josh Wilson, Esbrand. Phillips. And he goes back to Moreno, the goalkeeper. I think Phillips playing at centre-back's obviously not his position, but it's a good chance for him to just get into the game a little bit, get into City's style. Just be part of the team. Part of a new club for the first time in his career. They work it around the back here. Goalkeeper sends it long. Alvarez pressing again. And the goalkeeper ends up kicking it into Julian Alvarez. The guy is just... how is he running this much? He's just got so much energy, Julian Alvarez. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And he goes again here. Well, I think he's a great example as well, Alvarez, to the rest of the team. Just keeps running and running and running. Esbrand. Just can't quite catch this one, Esbrand. Poor touch by him. Holden Rodri, great physicality. Back to Mbete. Mbete. Oh, well played into Rodri. Esbrand. Technically, Esbrand's not so impressive, and he's out of position again here. Body feint past Mbete. Across the far post here. Cole Palmer back defending for his side. Rodri. Palmer again. He's not so aware of his surroundings, Cole Palmer, I'd say. Doesn't quite know when there's someone tight to him or someone closing him down. He needs a shout from, his teammates to tell him. Phillips. Now up to Palmer on this right-hand side. Bernardo Silva in the middle. Grealish playing very, very narrow now. Alongside Julian Alvarez. Rodri. Bernardo. Brings the ball forward. A little spin on it in the centre circle. Grealish. Another late challenge on Jack Grealish. Really, really late challenge. Grealish is not happy with that one. They're going for Grealish now. That is a nasty challenge. Absolutely no reason to do that. Comes straight for the back of Jack Grealish. And the referee is the reason for that. He has not kept control under the players making fouls on Jack Grealish. And he's basically said you get a free hit every single time. And again, another one on Jack Grealish. Another foul. And a yellow card for the Club America player. The referee has lost control here for the fouls on Jack Grealish. He really has. It is Valdez at number 18 who receives the yellow card. And Jack Grealish just keeps getting smashed here. He's laughing about it though, he's Jack Grealish. They definitely targeted him. I just don't get why. If the referee sorts it out initially and books the players, but he doesn't. And he basically says you can have a free hit on Grealish every time. Calvin Phillips of Manchester City. Out to Luke Mbete. Back he goes to goalkeeper Moreno. Nearly gets caught out there. Ends up playing a good pass, but giving away to the fullback. Esbrand didn't rise for it. Good reception by Esbrand. Esbrand still. Esbrand into Grealish. Grealish into Esbrand, who's been fouled here, referee. Another foul by Club America. It's got to be a yellow card. And it is a yellow card to a Miguel Lyon, ex-Watford man. Great play from young Esbrand. Bobbing down that left-hand side. And a foul on him. Free kick Manchester City, 60 minutes gone here. Esbrand, little combination play with Alvarez. Then into Grealish, back to Esbrand, who was going with pace. Lyon stuck his legs out and took Esbrand down. The only thing about Esbrand is he looks a little bit clumsy. Campos is coming on for them in the middle. A few other players are coming on as well. Someone here with a number 200 shirt. That's an odd one. The number 200 shirt. Not seen that before. Maybe it's his 200th game. Quite possibly. And another one's coming on here with the number 187 on his shirt. Interesting. They're struggling to fit them on the shirts, they are. Well, the number 187's come on with a lot of energy, and Bete gives it away. I've not been too impressed personally with Luke Bete. I've seen a few people saying how he's done so well and seamlessly fitted into the side. I haven't seen it myself. Haven't seen it at all. Long ball by the Club America goalkeeper. Straight to Kyle Walker. Nods it down to Kevin De Bruyne. Takes a touch. And pulls it out the sky brilliantly. Down to Palmer. Palmer still. Kicking away at Cole Palmer. Free kick Manchester City on the halfway line. Right on the touchline. They're becoming a little bit aggressive at Club America. Has to be said. They are becoming a little too aggressive. Phillips. And Bete. Esbrand. Oh, great play by Esbrand. Looking to run at them here. Esbrand. Couple of step overs. Unlucky. Comes out to Kevin De Bruyne. But he's looking so good going forward. Defensively, I think, where his issues lie. Josh Wilson Esbrand. But offensively, been very impressed by him. Cole Palmer. Rodri. De Bruyne. Esbrand with space again. Out to Josh Wilson Esbrand. Grealish on this left-hand side. Jack Grealish. Alvarez. Esbrand. Back to Grealish. City building up here on this left-hand side. Full-back and wingers and midfielders combining. And Bete. Kyle Walker, who's moved into a central position now. Cole Palmer is far right-hand side. Looking to take them on. Little flick into Kyle Walker. Good play by Palmer. Walker. Bernardo Silva. Into Calvin Phillips, who's a level head, a level-headed player at times. He has got a red card in him. But an experienced player alongside Luke Bete in that centre-back position. Palmer, nice turn. Good footwork from Cole Palmer. Back into Phillips. I'm very impressed with the intensity we've seen this game played at today, actually. I really am. It hasn't been a pre-season game. There's been a bit of an edge to it, which has been good. Probably because of the fouls from Grealish. Here's Walker. Bernardo Silva. Turn, brilliantly. Bernardo. Esbrand. Down to Mbete. I think Esbrand definitely can get a chance in the City side this season. I mean, if we don't sign a left-back as well, which is possibly on the cards, then Esbrand might be playing a lot of football for Manchester City this season. Bernardo Silva. Out to Mbete. Esbrand's narrow. Into Kevin De Bruyne. Look at that run from Josh Wilson. Esbrand. Bursting through. Esbrand. Pulls it back to Grealish. Alvarez onto Grealish. And just couldn't get control of it. Alvarez is still running here. Rodri wins it back. City back in possession again. Esbrand. Grealish. He's trying to get fouled here, Grealish, by the man on the yellow card here. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Esbrand's got lots of energy going forward. He's quite quick as well. Cole Palmer. Walker on the overlap. Oh, Palmer with a nice idea. Doesn't come off. Palmer's won it back anyway. Cole Palmer still. Palmer working hard for it. He wants a corner. SC says Esbrand looks like a quality player. He does, doesn't he? He does going forward anyway. Haaland on the bench here for Manchester City. Hasn't got a City kit on. We're not going to be seeing Erling Haaland today. Must not be fit to play today's game. So no Haaland. If you're expecting Haaland, it's not happening. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rodri wins the header, but it's behind him. Bernardo Silva with a toe on it. And he flicks it back into Kyle Walker's path. I wonder if City will make any more substitutions soon. Ortega. Walker. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Good play from City. Grealish in space here. Rodri doesn't go to Grealish. Rodri goes wide to Mbete. Esbrand. Grealish wanted the ball there. Rodri saying to Esbrand, give it to me. Don't go backwards to Mbete. There's frustration from Rodri there with the fullback. Bernardo Silva. Walker. Bernardo. Into Mbete. Wide to Esbrand. Here he comes, Josh Wilson, Esbrand. Into Rodri. Phillips. Bernardo Silva. Palmer. Rodri in space again in this midfield. Esbrand from this far left-hand side. Esbrand, Grealish. Alvarez. Under pressure. Shrugs off the challenge. Another foul here by a Club America player. Kicking out late at Julian Alvarez. The number 5 and a free kick to Manchester City. It is Aquino with the foul this time. Been too many late fouls, really. Unnecessary fouls at times. Rodri. De Bruyne. Esbrand. Into Grealish. Jack Grealish. Looking for Palmer. Another late foul on Jack Grealish there. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Can't find Esbrand. Esbrand pulls wide instead. Here's the left back. Looking to take on the fullback here. Esbrand looks the cross one. Can't find that little bit of space to get the cross across the box. And it's blocked behind for a corner. But he's looked good so far, the number 97. He really has. Was he 18, 19 years of age? I think he's already done his ACL twice at his age. Which is really bad. Here's Grealish. Oh, good skill from Grealish. And again, once more, Grealish to the far post. It's a wonderful cross. Rodri's in there. Rodri attacks it. Goalkeeper fumbles it. And it's a goal kick. Goalkeeper there. I don't know what he's complaining about. Don't know what the goalkeeper Jimenez is complaining about here. But he's complaining about something. He's taking his time. Oh, is it offside? I think there's an offside, in fact. Just approaching the 70th minute now. Not too long left in this game. Still plenty of time to see some moments of magic from Manchester City. Phillips nods that one away into the path of KDB. Just doesn't find him. Rodri. He's just so good, isn't he, Rodri? So good. Phillips. Bernardo Silva. Into Mbete. Esbrand. Grealish. Back to Mbete. Grealish is dropping a lot deeper now, picking up the ball and finding a bit of freedom for himself. Trying to get really involved. Switch of play here by City. Alvarez just can't take it down. Oh, he does do as well. Brilliantly. Alvarez. Another late challenge here by a man on a yellow card. Nasty challenge. The referee says free kick. Really late challenge on Julian Alvarez here by a man who's already on a yellow card for fouling Grealish. He's looking for a second yellow for himself, isn't he? Grealish really wants a goal, I'm sure. Just to rub it in their faces, really. Teams just do not like Jack Grealish, do they? He might be liked in England, but it seems in Europe he's not liked at all. Kevin De Bruyne over this free kick. Grealish in space on this left-hand side. Going to cross to mark him. Could KDB get his hat-trick here? Probably quite a possibility. Could we make it 3-1? De Bruyne gets it all wrong. Sends it a mile over the bar there, KDB. Gets it completely wrong. How much time left until it's over, says Salah. We're in the 70th minute, Salah. So 20 more minutes left of today's game. A substitution for Manchester City. Off comes Julian Alvarez. And on comes the number 48, Liam Delap. And off comes the number 17, Kevin De Bruyne. And on comes the number 87, James McAtee. So Delap is on, up top. Could play ahead of Haaland, if Haaland's going to be injured so often. And James McAtee. Two more players who are very highly rated within the Manchester City youth system make their way onto the field now. And it will be updated on your team sheet on your screen in case you missed that. So Liam Delap on, James McAtee on. That is how it's looking. De Bruyne, the captain, is off. So is Julian Alvarez, who's run himself absolutely all over the game and all over the pitch today. Been brilliant. Buzzing for the laps as SC. Yeah, I think he's going, isn't he? But nice to see him get a chance. Nice to see him get a chance. Palmer pressing. Oh, unlucky. Player goes down. Referee says advantage played. Phillips. That's a poor challenge by Phillips here. Don't know how he's misjudged that, but he has. All the kids coming on, love to see it. It's SC. Yeah, be great to see maybe a couple of other players come on. Maybe a Kaiki. Be nice to see him get a bit of football. McAtee pressing there. So is Cole Palmer. McAtee, Palmer, Delap and Bete. Esbrand on the field now. Here is Club America in the centre circle, looking to work their way around this Man City side. Delap so close to cutting out that pass there and be on one with a defender. Phillips, physical. Not enough. Work it wide here. Esbrand out of position. Offside. Good line held by Manchester City. Looking to test the goalkeeper here. But no need. They are offside. The referee pulls it back. Esbrand stepped up there. Did well actually to step up there, Esbrand, to be fair to him. Initially I thought he's out of position. Jurgen is the number 25 who's come on for them. Well, chance here for Club America. Down in the box. He just threw himself down. I mean, no one was anywhere near him. I don't know why he's gone down there. Liam Delap. Good centre forward play from Liam Delap. Great hold up play by the big man. Palmer. Back to Phillips. Walker. That's the thing with Delap, isn't it? He's such a big man that he can hold players off and really keep City in the game and in possession with his hold up play. Esbrand. Oh, Esbrand. I don't know who he's playing that to. Looking for a ball in behind to Delap. Delap was just not on the same wavelength at all. Liam Delap's another one who's got a red card in him. I think he'll surely be a physical force against a couple of the Club America defenders who have been a bit nasty on Grealish at times. Delap pressing. Giving away to Cole Palmer behind for a throw into Club America. Well done, Palmer. City have done really well in the press today. Every single player has done fantastic in the press. Kevin De Bruyne on the bench there. If you're watching on City TV. Calvin Phillips, great interception. Rodri. Grealish. Oh, bad ball by Grealish. And Bete picks it up. Brings the ball forward, Luke Bete. Into Rodri. He's got Palmer on the far right hand side. Rodri in the centre circle. Walker. Palmer to the right of him. He finds him. Back to Kyle Walker. Calvin Phillips lets it run. Ah, good skill from Phillips. Confidence on the edge of his own box there to chop back. Rodri with a long ball. He's found Josh Wilson. Esbrand. Esbrand, one-on-one. Esbrand. Great crossing by Esbrand. Cole Palmer. It falls to after the keeper just sort of threw his hands at it, flapped at it. Cole Palmer puts it over the bar, but great run by Esbrand. Gets a really nice crossing as well. It's a real teasing cross for Delap to attack. Delap, if Liam Delap just puts his head out there, maybe, if Liam Delap's a further yard forward and just sticks his head out, he scores that. He really does. So unlucky. Esbrand there not to be coming away with an assist. And 15 minutes left in today's game. Long ball. And Bete, good header by Luke Bete. Delap. Defender straight through the back of him. Palmer and McAtee there, looking to combine. He's looked off at James McAtee. Rodri's very unhappy with James McAtee there. Luke Bete slams it straight into them. It's getting a bit scrappy here. Rodri fighting for it, and Bete into Bernardo Silva. Esbrand wide to Grealish. Grealish can't beat the centre-back. Miguel Lyon keeps it in. Ball forward. Phillips easy header away. Deals with that attack. Bernardo Silva. Rodri, wide to McAtee. Oh, lovely bit of skill from James McAtee, but he's just a little bit weak, McAtee, at times. Rodri was frustrating McAtee before. He just looked slightly off it, McAtee. 2 more changes to Manchester City. Off comes the number 20, Bernardo Silva, for Rico Lewis, number 82. And off comes Jack Grealish now, for the number 37. That is Kaique. So Kaique on the field now for Manchester City, the Brazilian. And off comes Bernardo Silva for Rico Lewis. I assume that means we'll see Phillips move into the midfield. We'll see Walker go to centre-back. And the young full-back from the youth system will move to right-back. That's exactly what has happened. I'm glad I predicted that and got that the right way. They're in possession here, though. Club America to left-hand side of the box, looking for a shot. Rodri throws a foot out there, so does McAtee. Still a chance here. Worked away by City. They've all got very strange numbers in this side. Calvin Phillips in midfield now, which is his natural position. Kaique on this left-hand side. Let's see if he can impress. They work it wide to the right back. Up against Esbrand. Esbrand stands off him. And they've had to go back here. City's pressing's been really good. Lovely touch. There we go, Kaique. Yeah, Kaique on. Let's see how he does. City on the counter here. Cole Palmer. Oh, he's just off the pace, Cole Palmer, with his first touch. And City had a really good chance there. All it needed was a good touch from Palmer and he could set away Delap, McAtee, Kaique. In the end, he lets his side down. Long ball by Club America forward. It's a poorly hit pass. Straight down the middle and all the way through to Manchester City goalkeeper, Ortega Moreno. He picks this one up after a bit of time wasted. And down to Luke Mbete. Moreno. Mbete again. Luke Mbete looks long for Kaique. So the big man Liam Delap, who's done fantastically there in the hold-up play. Here's Kaique. Kaique here. Delap's on his own. Kaique looking for a bit of skill. Kaique skips past a couple of challenges. He had to give it to Delap there. Esbrand's in there. And they get it away. Frustrated there that Kaique didn't give it to Delap. Kyle Walker. Look at the pace of Walker across quickly here for this counter on Martinez, the number 300. Little flick over Esbrand by Martinez. Pulling out all the skills here. Phillips with a late challenge. Doesn't win the ball. Cross in. Moreno. Easy catch for the Manchester City number 18. And rolled out to Rodri. Palmer. Here's Rico Lewis. Chance to impress the manager for the fullback. Esbrand. Mbete. Walker now wearing the captain's armband. Rico Lewis. Walker. Phillips. Mbete. City working it in the triangles like they do. Mbete back to goalkeeper Moreno. I think the young lad's got to show a bit more confidence at times. Really. You know, play that pass forward. Be a bit more, you know, brave in their passes. We haven't seen that every single time from them, unfortunately. Which I think has come to the frustration of a few of the Manchester City players, actually. Is Esbrand and Mbete. Especially the senior players, Rodri and people saying, you know, just give that pass, you can do it. Believe in yourself a little bit more. Phillips, Walker, Rodri. On the turn here. Oh, terrible ball by Rodri. Kaique good pressing. Phillips, great challenge by Calvin Phillips. Here's Cole Palmer, counter for City. Palmer. Palmer's got to pass it to Kaique. Palmer. It's McAtee, in fact. He's got to pass it. Kaique. Too late in the pass there, McAtee. If he passes that to Kaique, City have got a chance. Cole Palmer here. In a one-on-one situation. Tries to play it in behind to Liam Delap. Delap, well played. Kept it in as well, Liam Delap. And puts it behind for a throw-in. And a free kick for a foul on Liam Delap here. Down near the touchline. Fantastic play by Delap there. Working hard, the big man. We'll see it again. Nicks it off their defender. Keeps it in as well, just as it rolls across the line. And a real late challenge on Lee in the lap. Lewis. Rodri. Calvin Phillips. Esbrand. Oh, he's looking... That's a really nice ball by Esbrand, but Kaiki... The play's not on the same wavelength at the moment, unfortunately. Lion skips past Kaiki. Pulling behind here, Esbrand. Well done, City deal with it. Walker, little back heel. I don't know what he's doing there, Kyle Walker. Lion again. Oliver says, thanks for the commentary from Sweden. Thank you very much. Oliver, thank you very much for joining us. Great to have you. And we'll see you next time. It's getting a bit late, isn't it? 10 minutes left in the game now. But thank you very much for joining us. Always interesting to see where you guys from as well. From Sweden, it's been fantastic. Kevin De Bruyne asked how has Parma been playing? Okay, I'd say. Okay at most. I don't think he's ready to step up and replace Raheem Sterling personally, but I think Julian Alvarez is probably going to be doing that. Palmer. Oh, lovely spin by Cole Palmer as I'm saying that. Palmer still. He needs to pass it though now. He dawdles on the ball, Cole Palmer. That's my only issue with him. Rico Lewis. Walker. Cross to Luke Mbete. Let's bring the ball forward now, City. Mbete. Esbrand. Liam Delap. Delap looks wide to Cole Palmer. Takes it down really well, Cole Palmer. Rodri. Still Rodri. Rodri looked to work into McAtee. Doesn't work out. Tried to flick it over a defender's foot in the box. Oh, good defending from Kyle Walker. They're nice and aggressive. Straight on. Their centre forward. Wins the ball back for City. 83 minutes gone here. In the USA, Luke Mbete. Rodri. Been very good today. Palmer here on this right-hand side. McAtee's made a running behind. He's got to find McAtee. He doesn't do Palmer. Palmer still. Rico Lewis. Cole Palmer. Lewis again. Quite small for a fullback, Rico Lewis, I have to say. Phillips, Esbrand. Mbete. Phillips, Walker. City knocking it around. Looking to break down this side that was pressing us in the first half relentlessly. They've dropped off massively in this second half. Walker, Lewis, Rodri, Cole Palmer. Good play from City. Palmer on this right hand side. Ball in behind to Liam Delap. He's getting pushed and pulled, but he's physical Delap. And he's done fantastically well. In the end, just couldn't keep his balance. But he did really well there, Liam Delap. Absolute bulldozer of a centre forward, isn't he? Rodri. Brilliant. Showing his experience there, Rodri. Lets the ball run out of play. Just shepherds it all the way. McAtee's ball in behind. Looks one way. Gives it in behind to Delap the other. I mean, Liam Delap's, 18 years of age? And he's standing up against these experienced defenders who are big players. And he makes them look small. Esbrand, Kaiki. I want the Brazilian to impress me, Kaiki. I really do. See more of him. We've not seen it quite yet. McAtee. Lewis. Far right to Palmer. Lewis again. To be fair, Rico Lewis looks like he is a little bit worried about making a mistake. He's a lot of backwards passing from the young fullback. Yet to look forward. Phillips, Delap. Back into Mbete. Again, City go backwards. Moreno. Moving the ball pretty quick though, to be fair. Moreno into Kaiki. It's a great pass. The Brazilian takes it down well. But he can't get round 2 or 3 of their players. He's trying to be a little bit too clever there, Kaiki. It doesn't work out for him. 85 minutes gone. Back they go to the goalkeeper, Club America. The defenders split. The 2 centre-backs. The holding midfielder just dropped in here and picked the ball up. Nice pass in between the lines there. Phillips tight to him. This could be a midfield we see in the bigger Champions League games. Phillips and Rodri. Good interception by Esbrand here. City with a chance to counter. Esbrand. Oh, I can't skip past the man. And he seems to have injured himself, Josh Wilson-Esbrand. Esbrand's injured. Esbrand is just always getting injured, he is. Always getting injured. And I think that will be what stops his Man City career, really, because he's down again, Esbrand here. I don't know if he's twisted his ankle or something. Or his shoulder. I'm not sure what it is, Esbrand. Hopefully he gets back up, but yeah, he's been hampered by injuries. And when you think he's going to get a chance, he just doesn't get one because he's injured, and he misses a lot of game time for the youth team. Seems to be a shoulder injury, this one. Hopefully he's going to be okay. The young lad is back up. And looking like he is going to be okay. Haaland is on the bench for Manchester City today, but he's not coming on. I think City have just done that to try and get people to watch. Haaland's on the bench. Haaland come on. There's no chance Haaland's coming on. I don't know who's even left on the bench for Manchester City. Finley Burns, maybe. Ben Knight. Well, Esbrand's waiting to come back on. He seems like he's going to be okay. And he is back on, Josh Wilson-Esbrand. That's good to see. Club America playing down this right-hand side now. Right in front of Pep Guardiola. Phillips pressing again. Esbrand well read. The header, however, straight back to them. Ball in behind Esbrand. Cross across the box. Goes straight to the edge of the box. It was way overhit, the cross. City, can they hang on here for 3 points in this, what you would say, pre-season group game? I'm not quite sure. Hang on for the win anyway. Esbrand. Trying to take him on. Swings a leg out. Doesn't manage to stop it. I think it does deflect off Josh Wilson-Esbrand in the end. He does stop the cross. It's behind for a corner. 88th minute here. Not long left for Club America to find an equaliser. Working hard, Esbrand. He just gets a flick off that with his shin. Does block the cross. Corner ball. Can Club America find a late equaliser here? Cross from the right hand corner. The number 137. 187 I think he's got on his shirt. Cross in. Headed away by Rodri. Counter City, no. Miguel Lyon. Another swing into the box here. Headed away. Mbete is the man who gets the danger away for City. Still a chance for Club America. Palmer pressing. Tight to his man. They go all the way back. But it's been a professional performance from City in the second half, more so. Not as impressive as the first half. Not at all. Lyon. Driving through the middle here. Looking for options here. They switch it out, play out wide here with the play, Club America. To the right hand side. Kaiki tight to his man. Showing too much of the ball to Kaiki there, and Kaiki gets the toe in. Just flicks it into the opposition player. And it comes off in behind for a throw in. Only a few seconds remain now, and then it is bedtime for me. And anyone who's in Europe at the moment. If you're in the US or anything, not too bad. Obviously this game, play for the people in the US. Cole Palmer nearly wins this one back. Be nice to see one last attack from Manchester City. We haven't seen anything for quite a while now. One last attack. I don't know if it's going to happen. Club America have kept the ball. However, they've played a long ball forward here. Which Rico Lewis is underneath. And a chance here. Into the box. Shot from range. He slices it a mile wide. There's Miguel Lyon. Ortega stands very far off his line, which is interesting enough, isn't it? He stands very far off his line. Which I'm surprised at. 2 minutes of added time remain in this game. Surprised there's any added time. I suppose Esbrand's been down. Looks like Kyle Walker's got a bit of an issue here. As he stretches his calf. He seems okay. He's back up and walking. The man in the captain's armband. Ortega Moreno on this one. Long, the goal kick. Oh, it's a terrible goal kick. Somehow it falls to one of our players. And there's a handball by the Club America player. I tell you what, James McAtee. I think Rodri's very frustrated with him because he seems to go always the wrong way, McAtee. He really does. Palmer. Into Phillips. Rodri. MK's going. Thank you very much for joining, MK. See you later. Walker into Lewis. Good skill from Rico Lewis. Back to goalkeeper Moreno. Long by Ortega. Liam Delap. In there again. Can't get a touch on it. City pressing. They go all the way back to the goalkeeper. They found the best way to sort out the City press is just to go back to the goalkeeper. SC says, nice to see the young lads get on. Good bunch, but clearly still pretty raw. Very, very raw, aren't they? Very raw. There's no doubt about that. The only one that's looked the most impressive one, it might be even Esbrand, actually. Might be even Esbrand. Moreno. Long. Delap. Takes it down. It's a heavy touch in the end for Liam Delap. He looks tired, Delap. He's only played, what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? He looks very tired. And that is full time. Manchester City 2, Club America 1. City's first pre-season game ends with a win. A double from Kevin De Bruyne, which gives us that win. Thank you very much for joining us. It's time to have a rest, and we're back for the next pre-season game against Bayern Munich. That one is about 2 hours earlier, so that should be better for us. We'll see you guys next time.